Hey guys, what's going on? So today we are playing Fellow Eternal Clash, a brand new MMORPG. I've been playing here for a few hours, got up to level 16 with 6,000 combat power, so we have gotten quite strong. We've checked out some different pieces of content, and I think I'm ready to do a little first impressions overview for it. Before we get started though, I do want to mention that this video is sponsored by the developers of Fellow Eternal Clash, and I will be leaving a download link in the description below if you want to check it out. So without further ado, let's get into what is Fellow Eternal Clash. So right now we're in one of the dungeons. This is another piece of content. This is actually the Guardian dungeon, and we'll be getting some cool boxes here once we finish that up. In this specific one, we're kind of on a time race here, and it seems like we did very well because we got an S rank. So we got 1 box just for clearing it, and another 3 boxes for our rank. And we'll find those boxes in our inventory in other sections. So let's go ahead and check out let's go ahead and use all 4 of them. And, ooh, okay, so I think these are Guardian shards, like soul stones, and once we get enough of them, we can either summon them or upgrade them. Alright, that's nice. And here we got their gearbox. Let's go ahead and open this as well. Alright, we got some equipment we can dismantle for some stones. All good, all good. So yeah, Guardian Dungeon is one of the many pieces of content. We also have the Gold Dungeon, Instance Dungeon, Gear Dungeon, and a lot more content later on when we get to a higher level. There's also going to be guilds, PvP, trade post. I'll be honest, I don't know what that is yet. This could potentially be a way to trade items with other players or maybe NPCs. We'll have to see. And of course, summoning. We have our mount here, which is pretty fun. When we have to go to a destination pretty far away, we can hop on him. Can't really upgrade him right now, sadly, but a little bit later, I'm sure we can. Here's our guardians. For now, we just have Zico here. Believe we got him in the tutorial. Cute little guy. Also, the forge will be a very important part of the game, so I'll show you a bit about how that works. So we actually got this A rank item here from questing, and it's very strong, at least for us, but unfortunately we can't upgrade it because to get these stones we would need to dismantle other A rank items. But you know, for like our armor, we do have some C, some B, some A, so the C rank armor should be a lot easier to upgrade, but I'm just not sure if I should do that right now or if I should just wait for higher grade armor, like at least B. So you just go to the decompose section and you just choose all the items you want to decompose. So we're going to go ahead and start with these 5, and we can see what we get here. We do have a B rank in there, but I believe we have A rank armor, so it's okay to throw that away. And you can see we got these stones here, which we can then use to upgrade our materials. Sadly, not this, but because as you can see when we go here, this is a system I like as well, because it doesn't matter if you're like obtaining bad gear from killing enemies or in the dungeon or whatever, you can then decompose that, get these gray shards, and turn those into the higher ones, and it goes all the way up like that. But before we can upgrade anything, we need to collect a lot more armor and dismantle it. So let's go back into some gameplay. Right now we need to kill some elite croak slingers. We're going to use a teleport item to go ahead and get there. So as you can see, we're playing with the wizard here. I think she's very good because mainly her stat distribution, you know, when you take ranged and high damage together, you definitely got me sold. So I decided to go with the wizard. Besides the mage, there are several other classes to choose from. I'm going to show some gameplay from each of them, starting with the ranger here. And if her class name didn't give it away, she is a ranged attacker attacking with a bow. She's a little bit lower on the damage and defense side, but has good area damage, evasion, and of course range. Next, we're looking at the rogue, which does look like a very fun character to play with. A melee attacker with her dual swords there, specializing in mobility. And you can also see a little bit of the air combat here, since I wasn't able to go over that in the video, which I think is quite fantastic. And finally, we have the warrior here, which is pretty balanced all around. Of course, is not going to have very much range being melee, but does have respectable damage and quite high defense as well. A little lacking on the AoE and mobility department though. So we're done with that mission. Let's go ahead and claim our rewards. We got an SP, gold, experience. I'll show you how the SP works as well. They're telling me I have skill points that I haven't used yet. And that's pretty cool as well. You can like create your own skill tree, which is nice. So here we are in the skill window. You can see here I have the magic missile and shockwave currently equipped. You can see your loadout when you tap equip here. And you can see we have in group 1 the magic missile, group 2 we have the shockwave, and group 3 we have the fireballs. And you can see the different tiers of spells here. We have tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. Tier 3 you don't unlock until a lot later, level 44. So we can actually learn healing. We're going to go ahead and do that. Recover your own HP by 160. Healing is always a good skill to have if you don't have any potions. Quite a long cooldown of almost 40 seconds, but it definitely should help in a pinch. And then you can equip that. We're going to put that in group 4 since it is still empty. Once we unlock perhaps like Ice Tome or one of these other ones, we may have to swap these out to get like the perfect feel going on there and the best like skill combinations, you know what I'm saying? But of course, when there's a skill you like, obviously you're gonna want to level it up so it's stronger. I think we should go for our new healing skill a little bit. Oh, it looks like when we upgrade it, it reduces the cooldown, so that's actually quite important, and it also increases the amount we recover. So that's going to be as high as we can go for now. Let's go for Shockwave. That's a little AoE attack. I like those. And let's see how high we can get that. Should do a little bit more damage now. Cool, cool. Here you can see your main quest and your side quest. We have quite a few side quests, so maybe we should go ahead and do some of those. Let's go ahead and start with this one. And here's our mount I was talking about a little bit earlier. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't think it increases the move speed that much yet because it's still a low level, but it's nice just to relax, enjoy the scenery. Here we are. We have reached our destination, and we can kill some of these peeps. You know, if it's anything like memes, then it would be peeps. I'll call them peeps because that's kind of the sound they're making, like little chirps. Oh, getting a little up close and personal, are we? All right. So yeah, besides that, we have the shop, which we can't really check out now since we're still in CBT. But by the time this video goes up, everything should be good and live. We can pull one of our free gear chests, though. We can get 3 of those per day. And we can check out the cool little animation here with this, like, chrome chest. That looks pretty cool, actually. And let's see what we got. We got a B rank. Okay, cool. That's pretty good for me. I'm not sure if I can use it, but I definitely could break it down into some usable materials. Also, what I find really cool is if you can hear that in the background, my hero is still fighting while I'm upgrading my gear and such. So that's really cool. Also love to see achievements here. We just got the defeat 500 monsters achievement. So we're gonna go ahead and claim these gems. I currently don't know what they're used for, but I'm happy to have them. And there are tons of different achievements for different parts of the game. We have like item here, dungeon, etc, etc. We got weekly quest, daily quest, so all the good stuff. Oh, and it looks like we can summon one of these peeps here. Let's go ahead and do it. Nice. Here we go. Can't really do anything with him yet, but having him's cool enough. Anyway, we're done with that side quest while we were upgrading our stuff. So let's go ahead and check it out. I want to get to level 20, see what happens there. Oh, okay, so this is an escort mission. I have to follow him around, and I guess I would have to protect him. Oh, here they are. So we got to make sure these are all dead before they get to my dude. Let's go ahead and turn on battle here. You know, in the beginning, I'd rather just watch and learn all the mechanics. And then, you know, when it starts getting harder, because in the beginning, you know, how it usually is, it's going to be pretty easy, and you can just watch how they fight. All right, that's the end of the escort. We got another 1,000 experience. Looks like it might take a little while to get to level 20, so I'll be back in a minute. Gonna do some more quests. Ooh, she gave us 7,500 for that main quest, so main quests are the way to go, it looks like. Looks like we'll be getting to level 20 a lot sooner if we just go for like one more main quest. We also have this cool little function here. You can see these cubes next to my attack speed buff. So when we were fighting tougher enemies like we are now, because these guys are actually taking quite a long time to kill, we can turn that on and our auto attacks will be quite a bit stronger. It does consume 1 cube for every auto attack we do, but for harder stuff, I think it is good to turn them on. I think we are finished with one more, so after that guy's dead, we're gonna turn these off so we can save them for some harder stuff. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and turn those off and collect our reward. We might be level 20 now, guys. Let's check it out. Reached level 20. Alright, we'll see if we unlocked anything. An achievement, can't complain about that, but I think most of the content is locked behind how far you are in the main story, so we're gonna have to go a little bit further in that. And this is like a whole different map here. We got these tree dudes coming after me. Again, I'm just letting her fight, even though I'm a little bit concerned because they have surrounded a ranged attacker. She seems to be holding her own. I believe in you, Rem. So we have a 20-minute time limit here, and just 1.5 minutes in, we only need to kill 4 more monsters, so it looks like I'm definitely strong enough for this place. I was a little bit worried because I had just used my last teleport location, but I just bought 10 more for 2,000 gold. That's so cheap. That's awesome. And of course, you don't need the teleportation items. It's more of a convenience thing, but I mean, when they're going to be that good value, then of course, why not use them? Now we have entered Windy Cave. All right, this looks completely different. Oh, we got some succubuses here. Let's go ahead and use our fireball skill again on these voyeur miners. Here we go. Boom! Almost killed them. Looks like we're going deeper into the cave now. We've killed almost all the voyeur miners we need, but ooh, what's going on here? Okay. The boss Lilith. Looks like we probably have to take care of all the minions first before we go after Lilith. Okay, there's 2 seductive succubuses there. And we need 2 more. Oh, Lilith's coming after us anyway, before we're done. Lilith, just hold on. You'll get your chance. I need 1 more seductive succubus before we're done with the quest here. But I guess it wouldn't hurt when we go after Lilith as well. You can see her HP bar up there under her level. She's level 21. Same level as me, so fair fight, I guess. But oh, there she goes. Alright. Nice. And we got some broken amethyst. Success. But did we kill the other succubus? But yeah, I think that'll pretty much do it for the general gameplay here. Overall, I think it's really fun. To be perfectly honest, I had to force myself to set this down so I can get to recording. I really like the quest system where you can just go up there and see what your next objective is, and the fact you can manage your gear and get stronger while you are fighting and while you are clearing another quest. That's also really cool. The smooth animation and the nice graphics are a huge plus as well. It does seem like we have to get much further into the game to experience other things like PvP, but since we are in a closed server at the time of recording, there probably won't be many, if any, players to fight anyway. But again, by the time this video goes up, everything should be live. I'll be leaving the link to download in the description below. So with that, I'd like to ask you guys' opinions in the comments down below. If you have anything to say about this video or the game in general, make sure to drop it down there. Leaving a like if you did happen to enjoy would also be greatly appreciated. Thanks, as always, for watching, and until next time.